Once again, it is Kristen's Joe Rogan-like attitude that has made us lose another Bert Show listener.
That is the best joke you've told all day.
So conservative with your strong opinions. We did get a heated email from a Bert Show listener based on our conversation a couple of days ago about what is the definition of a single mom? So much so that she's like, I'm not listening to you guys anymore.
Mm-hmm. She actually sent the email to you, and she was frustrated that you didn't respond within 12 hours. So then she forwarded the email to me. So I
just want to let her know that she wasn't the only one that emailed me that day. So I didn't get to all of them probably as quickly as you would liked. But that immediately turned me off. Right?
So she forwarded the email to me and said something to the fact that you hadn't cared to respond or whatever. And so she sent what she had sent to you. And it said, I've listened to your show for 20 years. It's always been mostly entertaining, but today you struck quite a few nerves that are probably irreparable when you had to define the role of a single mom. How dare you? You need to be more responsible. I don't fit into your cookie cutter definition of a single mom, but I can assure you that I am. I'm not going to waste my tears, which are streaming down my face as you discredit me for my 20 years as a single mom, and I won't waste my words because you no longer deserve to hear them. That was the most ignorant segment I've heard on your show. You have no earthly idea. Please apologize to single moms who don't fit what you've now deemed the definition of a single mom. I'm no longer a listener because you discredited what I've been through raising my kids for 20 years. Shame on you.
First of all, you're not a P1 and you haven't been listening that long because we said way more ignorant things than that.
For sure.
Like it's not even close. Do you want to take this initially? I feel anger starting to arise in me and I don't want to be emotional.
I did respond to her and I said, thank you for your email. I noticed you just sent the email last night, so I'd like to ask that you please give Bert a little more time to respond.
Thank you.
All moms have it tough, and I can tell by your email that you too have had it tough. I sincerely apologize for any offense or hurt. Not a single person on this show would ever discredit a mom's sacrifices for their children. As I said on air, everybody has it hard, no matter what type of mom or parent you are. These were our opinions and not stated as fact. I respect that you disagree. I'm sorry to hear we have lost you as a listener. What we say does not define you. Only you can define you. And if you define yourself as a single mom, then that is what you are. Wishing you and your kids nothing but the best.
What was your strong opinion about it that has set her off? Like, what is it? What is a single mom?
No, it wasn't mine.
It wasn't yours. It was just the whole tone of it.
Yeah, because she originally sent it to you, but then ended up forwarding it to me because she didn't feel like you responded fast enough.
I didn't define it. I was just asking the question what it is. So.
And so we were all throwing out there what we thought might define a single mom, because your girlfriend Amanda, who is a co-parent, and splits custody with her son 50-50 with her ex-husband. She was trying, like, she had asked you, like, what do you think is, am I a single mom? Am I not a single mom? Am I a co-parent? And my take on it was that you're a single mom if you have the kids 24/7 and no help.
No help at all. No financial help. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
No, or even if you have like some financial help. That I don't even think that came into conversation.
There was no partner.
Yeah, if there's no partner to help you out, if you're like doing all that stuff solo, you are definitely a single mom.
All right, so we got a couple of comments on it, and I think the financial thing is going to come into play when some people are defining what a single mom is. From Sarah Nicole on our Facebook page, single mom, no other parent or support financially or otherwise. You get child support? Other parent gets them even some of the time. You have help from a partner. You are not a single mom. You have support of some sort. All right. So if you have what she's saying is if you have any kind of help at all.
No. Yeah. I mean, and that's what Sarah thinks. I feel like, if you have even family that lives nearby and is assisting you, if you are able to afford a nanny or if you have a babysitter, if those children are your sole responsibility and nobody else is weighing in on their education, on their health, every decision is your decision, then you are, even if you have some help, you're still a single mom.
Yeah. I guess the suggestion here by Sarah is even if they're throwing you some bucks for child support, you're not a single mom.
I don't agree with that. I feel
I
like
don't
if you
either.
don't have a partner
Yeah.
that's helping you, and because you don't have a partner that's helping you, you're receiving help financially, whether it be from whomever. It doesn't really matter. You're still a single mom.
Yeah.
Chris Altman on our Facebook page. It doesn't matter if they're getting the money or not, but who's doing all the things? Who takes the kids everywhere when they need to go? Goes to the doctor, school meetings? That's a single mom. Then Danielle, how do you pronounce that last one? Because that could be nasty.
Choate?
Let's go with that.
No.
Choate. I tell people that I am a single mom, but I am not a single parent. Okay, let me read that again. I tell people I am a single mom, but not a single parent. She says, there's a difference. Their dad is very much involved with the kids. They go to his house as often as they want, no set visiting schedules, but I am on my own and have been for a decade. We co-parent very well, but we are not together. I tell people that I'm a single mom, but I'm not a single parent.
Is she trying to say she's a mom and she's single?
That's what it
I
sounds
feel
like
she's
to
trying
me.
to say, but that doesn't necessarily make you a single mom.
Yeah.
I think the definition of single mom isn't so much. We were just trying to figure out not what your relationship status is, but what sole responsibility of taking care of the children are.
Right.
Yeah. I would say this, that if you're a single mom, this should be the last thing that annoys you because you got so much stuff on your plate.
The Bert Show.